Hello, good evening. Yeah, nice to see everyone here again in our Facebook Live. Yeah, every week, once a week. So today is a Thursday evening. Okay, so we are having this topic again in our live, and our topic today is talking about something very interesting, but maybe not noticeable for a lot of people, or this is a common condition that a lot of people actually do. Yeah, sort of ignore or even never realize of it. Okay, this is a condition we call adult acne. Okay, so but how do you know that you are having adult acne? Okay, so today I will be listing down and also explain to you what are the factors or sort of symptoms that actually indicating that you have adult acne. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to our Facebook Live. I'm Dr. Jeff from Revival Clinic. So, welcome you to our Facebook Live, and hopefully that you learn something. And this is my mission, yeah, to let you all live more beautifully and also happily. And today, I would like to discuss and also explain to you all about a topic called adult acne. And if you have any related questions, okay, please throw your questions to me. Okay. Yeah, welcome. All right, welcome everyone. Erin, Andy, Ramdan. Okay. Yes. Nice to see you. Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, adult acne actually is a very uncommon term that a lot of people don't even realize that these terms exist. Okay, and this condition of adult acne usually is affecting about 20 to 25% of female and up to about 15 to 20% of male. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you are more than 20 years old, okay, and if you are having acne still, means you are most likely in a condition called adult acne. Okay, so the first factor is if you are more than 20 years old and your skin is still oily and you pop up acne easily, then you are most likely having adult acne. But then, okay, a common question from ladies, they probably will ask, is it something wrong with the hormones? Okay, with your hormones, probably you suspect that. Okay. So the explanation is for ladies especially, okay, when you are reaching about 20 years old and above, the hormones are becoming more mature. So it become a regular cycles, regular kind of thingy. Okay, so these cycles of regular stimulations will slowly mix your particular areas of the face where we have bigger oil gland size, and these bigger oil glands are usually more sensitively responsive to hormones. Okay, so I repeat. So usually, okay, ladies, after you are 20 years old, your hormone become mature, and these matured hormones becoming a sort of regular cycles. Nothing wrong here, but because of these regular cycles, it will slowly stimulates, repeatedly stimulates the area of the skin where you have bigger oil glands, and these oil glands are usually more hormone sensitive. So imagine those bigger oil glands, usually on the lower face here, yeah, the chin area, some over the backs, okay, yeah, a bit on the chest. So they have bigger oil glands there. But when you are throughout the teenage age, 12 years old, 15 years old, 18 years old, probably this area do not really show up. But when you are reaching about 20 years old and above, this repetition of hormones are actually starting to stimulate the oil gland to become more active. Yeah, so this oil gland starting to become active and you start to have breakout. And a very classical appearance of the acne is usually is related to hormones, means related to your menstrual cycle. Each time when you are almost near to your menses period timing, then you have this breakout. You can even predict it or expect it. Okay, so this is a common factor. The problem is not the hormone, but the problem is the skin character itself. You do have bigger oil gland, yeah, at this portion of the skin, or chest or back. Okay, so meaning to say it's born with it, but 20 to 25%, slightly higher percentage in female compared to male. Okay, why? Because female has this regular menstrual cycle or period of hormones. Okay, so that triggers up the oil glands behavior more. But men also can, if you are always stressful, yeah, you also can triggers up. Okay, so okay, one question from Amni Ramdan. Okay, how we can permanently shrink the oil glands? Yes, you can actually. Yeah, using a medication called isotretinoin, it actually can straight away targets onto your oil glands and shrink your oil glands. And by a proper monitoring and assistance of a doctor to guide you to take a medication, you can achieve oil gland reduction. Okay, and up to a stage even consider long lasting oil gland reduction. Yeah, so you can do this. Okay, so maybe I'm asking this question is for the reason how to get a permanent solution to clear the adult acne, right? Okay, so these are the common questions that I did get from my clients now. So usually, why? Okay, first place, why we want to get rid of adult acne is because adult acne is usually, it does cause a scarring risk. Okay, even though it may appears a little bit not obvious or severe, but because of repetition of the acne breakout, it accumulates at the same spots again and again. And because the character itself is due to the big oil glands, and big oil glands are usually only sort of like scattered around, only on certain areas, and areas of oil glands are just nice to break out, and then it repeat at the same place again and again and again, and it cause marks or scars. And this is the characteristic of adult acne, and this is a troublesome part of adult acne. So that's why if a person having this repetition of acne and breakout at this jawline, especially this area are obvious, so it makes a beauty disturbance. So some way, some methods that can permanently get rid of this is useful. So if you're looking for this solution, then you can also let us know. Yeah, we can help you on this. Okay. So thank you very much for Amni Ramdan your questions. Okay, at least you can help a lot of ladies to get a solution, right? Okay. So okay, my topic today is still go back to this one. If you're having these factors, okay, then you're consider having adult acne. So going through this discussion just now, okay, I did mention first, if you are more than 20 years old and female got about 20 to 25%, male about 15 to 20%, and if your acne appear over the lower face most of the time, okay, some over the side here, yeah, side of your scalps, yeah, and chest and back, it becomes bigger oil gland size. So all these are the factors, yeah, that indicating that you are having adult acne characters. Okay, so if you are having these adult acne characters, okay, or if you're having this condition, means you are likely to have adult acne characters. And if you're having these adult acne characters, you are most likely having this persistent and repetition of acne breakout at the same spot again and again, and then you are having some risk of scarring. All right. So these are the factors. Okay, what else? What are the factors that you are also probably showing that you are also having adult acne? Okay, just mentioned. Okay, repetition of acne at the same spot. Okay, if you have this factor, repetition of acne at the same spot, like chin area, jawline area, here, or the back, means you are also having adult acne. Okay, so if you're having adult acne, you are on the risk of scarring. Okay, and one of the best solution is by taking isotretinoin. All right. So Adrian is asking, can acne getting worse because of makeup? Okay, the answer directly is yes. If your acne just at the point of time is going to break out, yeah, then if you also apply makeups, it causes your acne to even flare up easier. Okay, especially if you did apply a thick makeup and also use a lot of makeup remover, and this causes an imbalance of your skin sort of like condition between the oil and the hydration. It becomes imbalanced and then the acne breakup easier. So this idea, not only makeup, it actually goes and applies onto a lot of skincare product. Common questions for my client is where a lot of ladies, when they are like around 30 or 40 years old, if you are starting to use some anti-aging products to reduce some wrinkles, to keep your skin hydration and firm, so those products actually contain higher nutrients and serum ingredients. So you are probably also, yeah, if you are using these products frequently, you are probably also stimulating your oil glands to become more active. Okay, and it causes the imbalance between your oil and hydration in the skin, and then it triggers up your oil gland. Simple to understand. If you use a lot of serum or nutrition, what structure in your skin is absorbing all these nutrients? Most of the time is into your oil glands. So when you're applying these kind of ingredients and your skin having active oil glands and bigger oil glands are more, so it will absorb and it will become more active. So what else product that can cause this acne to break out more is if you are having a lot of dryness on your skin. Yeah, as a question from Erin just now, if you are using a lot of makeup and you use makeup remover, you are actually drying up the skin. Okay, yeah, by losing up the ceramide ingredients. Okay, ceramide is a natural oil. We need it as a barrier and protection. But if you use a lot of makeup remover, you are removing the ceramide. Okay, or if you are using a lot of cleanser, double cleansing or the scrubs, yeah, or barber or very foamy cleanser, that also can dries up your ceramide and it gives a weaker protection function to the skin. If you are having lesser ceramide, your skin will tend to become dehydrated. Okay, it couldn't lock in the hydration by itself. So these are the reason. Okay, so if you are on one hand, okay, very drying, okay, use a lot of cleanser, use a lot of this scrubbing cleanser or high foamy cleanser, or you use a lot of makeup remover, you are decreasing the ceramide and also reducing the hydration on the skin. And then if you are using serum, yeah, using toner, or using face mask, overnight mask, or paper mask with a lot of nutrients for whitening, for anti-aging, for hydration, that actually all the nutrients goes to the oil gland. So oil gland become more active, your skin become dry, so it become imbalanced and your acne become more. Okay, and at the same time, if you are having menses, you will break up even more. Or if you are having stress, you will break up even more. Okay, yeah. So if you're having these factors, most likely you are having adult acne. All right. So what else? Okay, if your acne usually trigger up using your stress timing, lack of sleep, yeah, then stress in your work, and you eat a lot of sugary food or cakes, cheese, yeah, then your acne break up more. Okay, then this is also another factor that can also, yeah, determine that you have adult acne. Okay, so yeah, okay, math code, hi, okay. Shirley is asking, can use clay mask. Clay mask actually, there are many functions, okay, for soothing, for hydration, for reducing the bacteria. Use it on and off is okay, but don't use it very frequently. Okay, possible for adult acne to be cured. Is it normal if adult have an acne? Possible for acne to be cured, yes, is possible if especially your oil glands or your acne are repeatedly, persistently occurring and it's like repeatedly on the spot, same spot, and it's causing scar, then it is highly recommended for you to cure the acne or else it will not settle. Okay. Another thing is it normal if adult have an acne? Is about 20 to 25% in female and also 15 to 20% in male. Male usually form adult acne because they have severe acne in a younger age. Meaning to say, if their skin is oily type and their acne starting to show up at as early as even 10 years old or 9 years old, yeah, yeah. So when their acne become worse over time during their teenage age and never being treated properly, so what happened on the skin is the oil glands, yeah, due to the acne, it can damage the oil glands. And the oil glands that damage, okay, will actually brands it, yeah, become crooked and branded together with the scar around it. Okay, the scars around the oil glands and the oil gland the damaged structure can become like bind to each other. Once this happens, the skin will form a permanent scarring with oil gland mingling inside, and this will turn into a adult acne characters where a guy after 20 years old, their skin is still very oily, especially during the daytime or hot sun. When they sweat more, their oil gland actually will excrete even more, and their scars also appear more obvious when their skin is oily. If they wash off their skin with some water or high cleanser, the oil reduction, but then they will see the scar become lesser. But when they are oily, the scar become more obvious. So this is also another characters that's showing that you have adult acne, and it is formed usually because of severe acne and acne scars from your teenage age. Okay, yeah. Okay, Judy Tan is saying, hey, good evening. Hi. Okay. Can I do facial extraction? Okay, Sherin, usually, if you are having a known inflammatory, not inflamed or not reddish or not a lot of like infection kind of acne, means you are just having blackheads or whiteheads. Okay, a gentle extraction. Okay, without using a tool, just using a hand a bit. Okay, or even if you let's say not hygiene, you want to have a tool, a gentle squeezing, especially blackheads is fair enough, but if the bracket couldn't come out, you don't forcefully do it until you damage the structure, then it's okay. Other than this, no. In general, we do not recommend extraction because if the oil gland is already stuck there or congested, what is the benefit? If you extract it out, yes, you will reduce the congestion maybe 2 days, 3 days, but then after that, the oil gland recongest again. So no point. But what you will gain is if you after extraction, you actually damage the structure of the skin around it. Yeah, it may carry higher risk of infection or inflammation, and this infection and inflammation can even damage further of the extent of the oil gland itself, and it causes scarring and the damage of oil gland, and these two will cause mingles or blending of the structure, and it form a scar, and the risk of adult acne is higher because of this. So extractions usually do not pay extra advantage. Yeah, so we do not recommend it as a first place. Okay. So Judy Tan is asking, is diet affect acne breakout? Yes, high sugar, high processed dairies is a diet that actually proven and is related to cause more acne breakout. So ladies who are having adult acne, try to avoid taking those desserts, those ice cream, cakes, chocolates, especially during your stress timing, your menses timing. Okay, for men, try to cut down all sugary drinks, food. Okay, even beers. Or else your acne and your oily skin characters will persist. Even more actively. Okay. So Judy Tan says, sharing Chong, I like extraction. Oh, Judy, cannot. Yeah. So Judy also said, Judy, this you cannot do. you are probably having adult acne most likely. Okay, Judy, all right. So, and don't waste your money doing extraction. If you really having congestion and you want to clear it off, okay, with a minimize damage on the skin, one of the treatment that you can consider doing is we call it a CPIL. It's actually a machine that use suctions energy and also hydrating energy to wash off your oil glands very gently, and it doesn't cause damage onto the skin, and it actually also reduce all the bacteria inside your oil glands. So if you cannot tahan, okay, if you cannot tahan, then you do this, we call it CPIL. All right. So adult acne, okay, come back to the point again, adult acne. So if you are having, okay, for ladies and gentlemen who are just joined, Okay, if you are more than 20 years old, female higher risk because of hormone. Okay, 20 to 25%, not because of imbalance or problem with hormone, but because the hormone become matured. Then it's starting to mix all the big oil gland areas, which is also sensitive to hormone, and become more responsive and start to show up. Okay, and if you are having persistent and repetition of acne at the same spot again and again, then this is also another factor that indicating you are having adult acne. And if you have used product high serum, high nutrition kind of product, and also at the same place, at the same time you are using those drying, cleanser, makeup remover, and your breakout of acne is small, means you're also having adult acne. Okay. Another sense, if you are having a severe acne during your teenage age and you didn't treat it properly, and this turned into a oil gland and scar branding, and then is will form a kind of persistent and stubborn characters of oil gland, and this is also called adult acne after you are 20 years old. Okay, so adult acne is very troublesome because it does interferes your skin routine and your skin care, and it causes a lot of scarring risk, and it will be lasting very long. Okay, so if you are looking for a proper or definite solution, okay, you can consider some treatment here. One of choice is isotretinoin. Okay, yeah, so to shrink your oil gland for long lasting effect. Okay, so okay, thank you, Judy, for sharing. Okay, who is Alice Love? Okay, come and listen. Okay, Judy Tan. Okay, yeah, squeeze. I think you squeeze unconsciously. Yeah, because most of the time when you're having this congestion, you will feel a bit itchy. Okay, the skin itself, you does feel itchy, and your hand will just automatically, unconsciously over there squeezing or scratching on it. Okay, this is very dangerous because it will damage your epidermis first, then it will carry in infection. So if you do have this, try to keep yourself realized of it and try to avoid. Okay, or else you will leave a marks. After first time marks, second time reinfect again, same place, cause scars. After scars, yeah, it will be repeat again. Then after that, sunkening scars. Okay, so these are the things. If you keep on again and again, it will cause a scar. Okay, this is a troublesome part of the adult acne. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to our live today. So hope that our explanation brief and easy and give you a better idea onto what is adult acne. And if you think that you are having adult acne based on the factors I just mentioned to you, okay, first, more than 20 years old. Second, okay, your acne is around the lower face, back or chest. Third, okay, keep on repeat every regularly or every month because of menstrual cycle, and also increase acne because when you are having stress, yeah, or late sleep, or taking high sugary or dairy food. Okay, and okay, if you use product and the product couldn't help, but indeed it causes more acne, and if you understand your product, you probably using more drying skincare or more oil gland stimulating skincare, which is rich in serum or toner or mask. Okay, and then okay, if your skin respond more breakout acne after using those products, you are having adult acne character. Okay, and okay, if you okay very concerned about adult acne because it does cause ongoing, stubborn, persistent, and repetition of acne breakout again at the same spot and same spot and cause scarring, and you want to get rid of it, okay, I welcome you to PMS and also let us know your problem and we can assess for you, let you understand even in more detail what is happening based on your problems and based on your condition. Then, okay, we will give you a solution to cure your acne. All right. So thank you very much for listening. All right. Let's see the last few questions. Any from the floor? Okay. So Judy is a don't one squeeze how to clear it off. Yeah, one of the solution that we are using now is called CPIL, is to suck it out. Okay, yeah, by using a gentle water sort of like hydration and suction. So it does reduces all the sticky material inside your comedons and congestion inside the oil glands. At the same time, it reduces the bacteria. All right, so it can reduce all the flaring of your or infection of your oil glands. Okay, so yeah, contact us to know more. Okay, we are we're more than happy to assist you and to let you know more how to treat and cure from this permanent, stubborn, and repeatedly acne like causing scars. Okay, so get to know adult acne. Thank you very much for everyone, and I hope that you understand more now. So if you have any questions that you are not sure, you can PM us, and I hope that adult acne is no more a new terms for many of you. So if you find yourself necessary to treat and get rid of this, don't feel shy. Yeah, don't wait. Okay, call us. Okay, then our customer service is always here to assist you. Okay, thank you very much. I'm Dr. Jeff here from the Revival Clinic, and we will see you every week. Now we are having our live on regularly on Thursday about 6 p.m. And if you do have any questions, or if you prefer any particular way of my topics, you can let us know. Yeah. So and we can let you know if you we do sometimes have our live in the Chinese version or Mandarin version, some in English version. So yeah, you can watch our live accordingly. Even after we finish our live, you can also watch back onto the live video. And if you have any particular related questions to the topic, you can PM us to our or messages to our customer service for further understanding. All right. So I will see you again. Wish every one of you, okay, happy and also beautiful, okay, and stay safe. All right. Thank you. Bye bye.